get to it. Let's get straight to it. Definition of time: the indefinite continued progress of existence and events in the past, present, future, regarded as a whole.
Man, I knew I should have.
I ran out of time. Time is ticking.
The world could use more female leadership because the men have been messing everything up.
I'm trying to see where this is going. Go ahead. Hey, let's get lit. You know, a couple years ago it was YOLO.
No? Controversy. We here.
Let's talk about lawsuit.
Did you do the work? Did you do the labor?
Just say sorry. I had a time that I had to be there. There was a time that I had to leave. And there was things that I had to do within that time.
Yeah.
Time is ticking. Make good decisions with your time.
I agree with that.
Give me my flowers while I'm still here.
Okay.
You know, because somewhere in China, somebody died 30 seconds ago. I don't even know how they did. I don't know if they got hit by.
Somebody died 30 seconds ago here.
Exactly, but I'm just giving a scenario that it doesn't even have to be here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, these things are happening, and you know everything that you're saying is true. But this is why we have to value time. I mean, in my opinion, this is why certain things have to be done regardless.
So what do you think people are missing? I know you said time management, but if you could narrow it down or just break it down a little bit different from what it is you see.
The value of time.
So you feel like people don't value time.
And
what is one of the things that you're seeing amongst people that makes you feel like they don't value time?
I mean, this is a party generation.
Turn up.
Everybody wants to, hey, let's get lit. You know, a couple years ago it was YOLO. You only live once. Well,
I guess that did go away.
Well, it's like, bro.
Did you see the meme that says actually you live every day, you only die once? That was funny to me. Yeah. But go ahead.
Yeah, but it's like right. But you feel me though? It's like that just within itself is not saying that you value time. You know, because you think turning up every day is, you know, what else could you be doing with that time? And nobody's saying that you can't enjoy yourself. For the people that, you can't enjoy yourself. I know you turn up. No, I have my times, but I have my times.
Your priorities.
You know what I mean? Yeah. I have my times. I priorities. You know, co-align with the time. So that's one of the things that this is a turn up generation. You know, even. Go back to episode 1 in terms of vanishing culture.
I was actually about to refer to episode 1, vanishing culture, because I think that's what it is. Those social norms, right? The things that people get anxiety about, those timetables that people may not be hitting. You know, people are rejecting those. Right. So it went from I can't achieve this, I'm going to try harder, to I'm not achieving this right now, so I'm not going to try at all.
No, I'm going to just do this.
I'm going to just go over here, and I'm going to reject all of those social norms that put the pressure on me to do this and do that, and you know, hold myself to this higher standard. Mm-hmm. I'm just not even going to adhere to that. I'm not going to adhere to what it means to be a man. I'm not going to adhere to what it means to be a woman, to raise a family, right? To be dignified, to have.
We don't hold ourselves to higher standards anymore unless it's being fashionable what we look like.
No, we hold ourselves to trends.
Being fashionable or what we look like.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Popeye's
what
chicken sandwich.
It's what I look like. I had put something up today that you know, be careful based off of what you see, you know, because even salt looks like sugar. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But we're concerned on the image instead of the actual being.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah, that's what that's the Instagram culture, because the idea you participate in that for long enough, it becomes part of your psyche, man, and you get so worried about, you know, a lot of the superficial aspects of what it looks like to be a certain thing,
right?
And you know, some people are and some people aren't, but everybody seems to be caught up on the idea of appearing to be one thing,
and you know, totally
it may not
something
be that.
Else. That's why I be feeling like I said, man, everybody on here got it. Y'all perfect on this app. You know what I mean? Like that's what it feel like. Like y'all on this app, y'all are like, yo, y'all got it together. Like it's things that I see and I'm like, oh, you did that? Oh, nothing detrimental behind the door is happening. And if it's not, that's what's up. You know, I'm not a hater. I'm congratulating, but the image that we're painting, and that's another thing. In time. How much time are we on our phone?
Nowadays?
If Instagram could text message or email us a monthly time frame of how you've been logged, your whatever you were doing in this app. I don't care if it's checking your DM, a like, anything that you're doing involving this app.
Yeah.
What would that say about us? What would a lot of other things, Twitter, what would these things say about us?
And that's not the time you actually spend texting people or checking your email or doing something work related. Like, that's why they say it's going to be easy for people to get chipped.
The phone takes away so much time, man. I had to realize, even in my home for a second, it's like, man, like, we don't even sit at the table and eat dinner.
Ever?
No, I mean, we have that. That's been something that we practice.
Right.
But I notice when it veers off, you know what I mean? When it's like, okay, we're putting attention into too many other things that aren't doing anything for us. And that's not valuable to our time.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Because this right here is become entertainment more than anything. I mean, you do got people that use it for business, and we all use lucrative.
It's a bunch of different things you can do on there.
Right.
But I would agree, because in some ways it saves time, and in other ways it consumes time. Right. Because you're saving time doing so many other things that you spend all your time on that.
Bro, I was trying to read the Bible one night, like 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm just on the Bible app.
Yeah, you gotta get that book.
Hold on. I'm 1 o'clock in the morning, and I'm into it. I was reading Proverbs, but I found myself just going to other apps. I'm in Instagram. Oh, I got a text message. Why am I ain't nobody texting me 1 o'clock in the morning? I was like, let me check my email. Sometimes I just go to my email, refresh that joint. You know what I mean? It's become habit to me. Till it was to the point where I had to, like you said, put the phone down, had to go grab the Bible, because this is not the time that I want to be doing these things. I need to be focused, because obviously I decided to open a book for,
And this is the thing. This is an object. This is a thing. We decide, how much power and control it has over us. The fact that you can recognize and feel that you're spending too much time, right? That's your power right there. And I think that deliberately doing those things that disconnect you from it. Like I said, that's why I like to read my Bible hard copy. If I'm busy, or I'm running around and I don't have the time to carry my book with me, because I don't like to carry it with me when I travel, because I don't want it to get messed up.
Right.
But, if I don't have the time to sit down and read it and actually do my Bible study, I'll pull it up on the app. But
how many times you go out with somebody, or again, dinner or something, and you look around and everybody's...
Yeah, but I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I do feel like people are more conscious of that.
Okay.
And a lot of times I notice when people are grabbing their phones, it's because they're not interested in what's going on around them. Or as interested and engaged as they should be. Right?
Right.
So I used to, I noticed, if I have my daughter with me and, we're going somewhere or doing something, I'll notice if I'm on my phone too much.
Right.
Right. If, she's trying to talk to me or tell me something. Right. And then in that moment, you just recognize it. You acknowledge it. And, like I said, don't be a slave to it. And sometimes you got to take a break. I see people all the time. I'm going to take a break from Instagram for this. So the conversation is being had and people are aware of it. But we shouldn't be enslaved to nothing, man. Anything that's making you feel like you're not getting the maximum effort or the maximum attention or whatever it is out of, the people who surround you or just yourself.
Right.
That's a problem. You gotta do something about it.
You gotta reevaluate.
Yeah.
What you doing.
Yeah. Or just cold turkey, man. Whatever you gotta do.
Just cut
it off. I used to be when I was trying to clean up and do certain things, I used to want to have it accomplished in a certain way.
Right.
So that I can feel better about it. I just cold turkey. I don't need that. I can just do now, as long as you stop doing whatever it is hurt you, whatever means you got to do, nothing wrong or hurt nobody else. But what I'm saying is if you struggling with something or you trying to end something, a bad relationship or a bad habit that you might have, whatever you can do that's going to aid you in your ability to overcome that thing.
You're saying
beggars can't be choosers.
You're saying go for it.
Yeah, because
so what do you think about time
in
in a relationship? Fab said something. I don't know if you heard
No, I didn't listen to
you
it.
Didn't get a
I ain't listen to it.
He said, never value the length of the relationship over the strength of the relationship.
Right.
So in
I
that
dig
case,
that.
you don't value the time.
I don't overvalue the time because
Okay.
time is important.
Correct.
You know what I mean? If you've been with somebody for 20 years, don't tell me that don't mean nothing. You're not going to get that 20 years back.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? We only got one life to live.
Correct.
And if you spend 20 of it, which for most people is like a third of your life or a quarter of your life,
right,
that means something.
You only die once.
You only die once. And you live with them for 20 years. You know what I mean? So it does mean something, but it's not in of itself an indicator of a strong relationship.
Right.
Because you got 60-year-olds that hate their parents.
That hate it. Yeah.
And their parents known them their whole life. That's a 60-year relationship.
Exactly.
And it's on terrible terms. So
Right.
the time is not the thing that makes the relationship. It's just it's one of the attributes of the relationship.
Right.
You know, and that's the main thing.
It's what you do during that time.
Yeah, where you place your values at, man, and the reason why you value the things that you value and how much you value them, is it proportion?
So we should actually call this podcast time management. That's what it sounds like. We're
time management.
Time management.
That's been the issue of the day.
Time management.
This has been pressing on you. So
yeah,
if you could speak out to the world, which you can, because we're on a podcast.
Yeah.
What do you want to tell them about time management? What do you want people to know about time management?
Value your time. Every second, every minute of the day, every relationship that you have, whether it's friend, whether it's lover, whether it's mother, father, value the time that you know. God, definitely. You see, God is the creator of time. Ooh. So how about that? God is the creator of time. So that being most important, you know, that he's valued, and he should be. Wow, we should have been talking about that early on, because why aren't we spending as much time as we spend with everything else with God? You know, you mainly got Christians that, and I mean, I'm talking about myself as well before I be condemned again. You know, we got to clear the air.
Yeah.
But, you know, I'm going to give you that time on Sunday. You know, and I feel like I talk to God every day, but it's different, you know, in terms of the time that you need, you know, to really build, have a conversation, or just thank him, you know, for what you've overcome.
Yeah, if you're a real believer, in my opinion, because everybody's different,
Right.
If you're a real believer, you're not waiting until Sunday.
Right.
Like,
Yeah, because that's what I'm saying. I talk to him every day.
About my laundry.
Yeah.
Right?
For real.
If I jam my toe,
No.
it's like, why you make toes in this position to where they can, you know what I mean?
No, sometimes I'll be like,
it's
bro,
personal, man.
why
you don't call God bro.
No, listen, I'm talking about, but first of all, let me tell you this though. We do have conversations where it's like, hey, Dad, come on.
But don't call him bro.
Yeah, you think I'm denouncing him?
You can't. Well, the Bible says not
guess
to
what?
speak to God in irreverent terms. Like, you have to always acknowledge his supremeness
As king. Oh,
Yeah.
that's real.
You know what I mean?
Well, forgive me, but I do
Like,
say
how
a
would
prayer
you
every
feel
day and say,
if-
forgive me.
How would you feel if Kylie walked up to you
Mm-hmm.
and said, "Yo, young boy,"
Yeah.
but serious, not playing, like,
Yeah.
"Yo, young boy, where my juice at?" You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
right.
Versus saying, "Daddy, I'm thirsty."
Right.
That's two totally different.
That's
You
real.
said the same thing, but it's two totally different. Like, one is an acknowledgement of the relationship, and I
Correct.
think that, you know, the scripture teaches us. And if you listen to how,
I just want to let you know though, I hear you.
but you gonna call God bro?
Hold on, no. Listen, but I got a relationship with God.
No, I feel you.
So guess what?
I feel you.
But no, I follow you though, and you're right though, because at the end of the day, the level of anybody else that I would call bro, he's not on. So
Right,
you know,
right.
king.
And that's just, I think how the Bible teaches us, because I'm not saying that, because I didn't, it's not like I came up with this idea,
Right.
but I feel like that's what the Bible is teaching us about how to communicate, right? I dated women that don't like when I don't call them, like, if I say yo,
Mm-hmm.
right, they get mad because they feel like I'm not talking to them like a lady.
Right.
I'm like, hey, what's up, yo? Like, just casual.
You say
You know
that?
what I mean? Yeah, I'll say yo.
I don't think you would say that.
You didn't think I would say yo to a woman?
What's up, yo? To a woman?
Yeah, like if the relationship is casual and I'm not like trying to Because if you use pet names,
Because I thought you like write poems to him.
yo, stop,
Listen,
man.
you
See,
know.
here you go, dog. You never heard me write no poem.
Bro.
You never heard me write a poem
Bro,
ever.
listen.
You about to caricature me?
Caricature. Bro, you got 50 R&B albums.
What does that have to do with poetry? I like to sing.
And you sing on the phone to girls. You know what I mean?
Come on,
that's how you manage your time. And it was cool. Yeah, man. It was
That's
cool.
not how
It was
I manage my time.
it was cool though because
I didn't. First of all, that never happened, bro.
I didn't know you would say to a girl like, "Hey, yo." You know,
Like I said, it's because I'm trying to keep a certain level of friendliness about it.
but
Because
hey,
once
yo,
you start saying,
no, I don't
boo,
think no.
once you start saying stuff like boo and baby,
Yeah.
like they think that means like, and sometimes you're not sure.
But why not call them whatever you want to call them and explain to them like
I
know,
call
that's
you
my
yo.
little- I mean,
Right? If I say, yo, bro, I can say that to you.
Right.
But I can't say that to a girl because they get mad. You know what I mean?
you don't understand why they would get mad.
No. Not if that's not my girlfriend. What do you have to be mad about? You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
you have no right to be mad.
Okay.
You lucky I'm calling you at all. It's like, no.
No, you really feel that way, but
No, I
I
don't.
thought you was the
I
guy
don't.
that brought her roses and
I am, but that's somebody that you're
Text her
interested
poetry.
in. I don't write poetry, dog. Come on. I'm a wordsmith, but I don't write poetry.
No, I hear you.
No, you don't.
I hear you.
You do this.
You said, "What up, yo?"
Like, and maybe not just like that, but
Bro,
what I'm
because I'm
saying
thinking
is
like any female that I've ever dealt with was like, "What up, yo?" Like, nah. I mean, if she's
what
ratchet,
would you say?
I don't know. I
Not
might say what up,
specifically
yo.
the word,
but you
"What
can't
up,
say
yo."
what I would say because I wouldn't do what you would do.
It's words. We both speak English, okay?
But
What
I-
up, yo, means the same when you say it versus when I say it. It means the same. There's only but so many words. But what I'm saying is not specifically like,
Yeah.
what up, yo, verbatim. But that kind of energy, it might be something like, man. Or if I say like man, or if I say like anything that's not like a boo term. Like,
Yeah.
like babe or boo or babe, whatever
I mean,
people be saying.
if they expecting that early in the game, you're bugging. This is not the time.
Yeah. Facts.
This is not the time. You know what I mean?
Out of time.
We out of time.
But yeah. But no, I feel where you were coming from. I feel your perspective on that as far as what time represents to us
Right.
and what we should be working towards and managing our time and not taking it for granted, I think is the thing. Don't assume that you're going to be here tomorrow.
Yes.
And don't assume that you have more time than you have.
Then you have. So that's why time management is important because you don't know how much time you have. You really don't. Again, when you're talking about lifespan, nobody knows.
Facts.
You can go to work and even in the time frame that you said, I got to be here at 7 and I'm off at 3. There's people that done checked out before 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
So, my thing is I need to give you your flowers while you're here. Give me my flowers while I'm here. I need to make certain changes while I'm here. You need to make certain changes while you're here. This goes for all of us, everybody individually, because time is that important. And while we have the time, because we really should be rejoicing in the fact that we have it, we don't have to have it at all.
Top of your head,
Yeah.
best song you can think of about time. We'll play it.
Right now it would have to be Fab featuring Roddy Ricch, Time.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, because it just came out, and let me tell you something.
Okay. I was gonna say Sabrina Claudio. All my R&B heads know who that is.
Okay.
She got a
See?
album about time. Right?
I don't know. You just put
In
me
the
on.
meantime, Raheem Devon.
No.
You hate Raheem Devon, but he's
No, he's
R&B.
not good.
Come on. If you don't like R&B, so your
I
opinion
don't
doesn't
like
count.
R&B.
No, you
I do
don't.
like R&B,
No, you
bro.
don't.
Bro, listen.
You don't.
I listen to R&B music. As a matter of fact, bro, I get tired of listening to niggas rap 24/7 and then I got to
No, you
write my
don't.
own. I do.
No, you don't. You
I
don't
do.
listen to R&B.
You just put me on Sinead Harnett and she's the truth.
First of all, that's not her name.
How do I say it?
Not like that. So
How do I say it?
not like that.
You don't
but
know.
it's
Then.
okay.
You don't know.
I'm not gonna say it wrong like you just did.
How you know it's wrong if you don't know how to say
I just
it?
know that's not it. Okay. And at the end of the
Look,
day, you're not
Do
an
you
R&B
see how
guy.
it's spelled?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's not she's not American.
Bro, I'm a R&B dude sometimes.
Yo,
bro.
I
am.
bro.
Bro, I
you
had
need to be.
No, I had. Bro, I've been. Bro,
You need to be.
You have no
need some. You need some
I do.
soft. Some softness.
Bro, let me tell you something. I was listening to R&B on my way here. I've been listening to R&B heavy like
for 2 days.
the last 2 years probably heavy. Facts.
What artists have you?
I'm not listening to Raheem DeVaughn.
That's because you
I'm
don't know
not.
R&B.
Eric Bellinger is lit.
That's not R&B, bro. That's
is
techno
R&B.
pop.
No, what you
K-pop.
heard.
That's
what
like
you
the
heard.
Korean-
I could put you on one of his joints.
I heard him, but he's okay. Like he's
Bro.
not a vocalist. Like
Bro.
he's not even R&B.
Bro.
That's just like this new age pop. And all he's sing about is sex. That's not R&B.
Well,
That's not
in
R&B.
today's R&B,
That's why today R&B.
it's
That's why
trash. It's trash. I listen to Chris.
basic.
You don't like Chris Brown no more.
Chris
either.
Brown, he
Think
art,
he techno pop.
but it's just sex music. It's
Yo,
not R&B.
What's this
R&B
what's this girl
is
name?
soul.
What you know about Snow?
Snow.
Snow Allegra.
Never heard of her.
Yeah,
She
no.
must have came out this. Yeah, exactly.
No. She's
fine.
R&B though, but you got to listen to her though.
All right,
her
I'll try
vibe
it.
is real.
I mean,
Nah,
who she
don't-
copy off of? Because they all
Nobody.
copy off of somebody.
Nobody. I mean,
you see the fake Sade out?
influence. Who's the fake Sade?
It's this girl. She be taking pictures looking like Sade. She do music like her. That's the other thing. This R&B is all mystical and mystified, and
Yeah.
everything sound like you singing in a cloud of pixie dust or something. I don't know. I just ain't into it, man. I like strings. I
old
like
school.
vocals. I
But
like.
don't suggest Raheem
You
DeVaughn
don't
to
listen
nobody.
to Raheem DeVaughn.
He got the song going, Lord of the Cock and Bang and Shoot,
You don't even know the
Bulletproof.
words. Right.
That joint was trash, bro.
He has like 8 albums.
He'll never be on music's level in his life.
Music Soul Child.
Yes.
They on par. They on par. I would say he has more good records on his albums than music. Music got like 4 or 5 on each album. That's like bangers.
Yeah.
Raheem got a bunch. Listen to Maker of Love. You probably heard that before.
I probably
It's on,
did. It's probably trash.
Place called Loveland. It's a good song. It's
By
a couple
Raheem
albums
DeVaughn.
on it. Yeah.
I'm gonna check it out, man. This episode 3, Time
Management.
Management. It's your boy Ryder.
Dom. Check us out on YouTube, Instagram.
Make sure
Hit
y'all
us up, man.
subscribe, man. You know, leave us some comments, some feedback.
And tell him he don't know what he's talking about.
Let us-
That he's not an R&B guy.
And
Thank
guess
you.
what? Sunday, Cowboys play the Eagles.
Nah, we cutting that out.
You know, we got keychains.
Cutting that out.
We got
We got mops,
Dallas Cowboys.
mops and
skellies.
wash rags.
You know what I mean? You know, we got jerseys around here and everything. You know, we giving them away after we get this win on Sunday.
You're going to have to because people going to be burning them. Anyway.
All right, we checking out.
All right. Thanks for watching this episode of the Brothers Keepers podcast. If you like the content we're producing, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so next time we upload another video, you guys get notified. Thanks for checking us out.